Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my podcast, So before I get the video started, I will be touching on colorism, and I did read this book. I got it from Amazon, and I thought it was like a, adult book and just maybe like a little poem or something. But if you've got any nieces, nephews, or anyone that you know who's of a younger age, you can give them this book. It's actually really good. I can't lie. Basically, it talks about a little girl who's in school. She doesn't really like her skin tone, and she would question and ask God, like, please make me lighter. And just based off the social media and just like things she'll see on TV and movies and stuff like that. She grew to love her skin eventually, and the author also details like how the positive influences she's had on her childhood and how it's made her love her skin. So if you've got any young children in your family or anyone you know that you would love to influence positively about, the colour of our skin, because dark skin is beautiful, Stop playing. So please get this book. It's actually really good. I'm going to give this to my sister. I haven't shown her yet. So hope you like, subscribe, and comment down if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you lots next. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I've got a special guest here with me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Antonio, but some of you guys know me as Anthoscorner on like TikTok and literally.
Yeah, period, guys. So I've not been on my channel for time in terms of like podcasts and stuff, but you lots already know I like to have deep conversations about specific topics. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna get into the episode. So I want you to introduce yourself and like what do you do, and just who you are, like what you currently doing, girl. You ain't gotta get into too much details, but So girl, what do you do?
Currently, I'm a uni student, and I'm literally a uni student, and I make videos on the side. Yes, that is literally my life.
No, same. Honestly, I feel you on that. So what made you want to start like doing TikToks and stuff?
Basically, I started during lockdown, but the thing was, it was out of boredom. I had no intention of like even thinking about becoming a content creator. I just needed something to fill because I can't lie, I feel like in lockdown we had so much free time. So I just felt like time stood still and I just needed something to pass time. So I just decided to use TikTok to pass time. And then after lockdown, my first ever video that blew up was literally after lockdown. It was even around my birthday, like when I was in year 13, like the year before I went to uni. But then it wasn't until I got to uni, and then I was talking about my uni life.
Yeah.
And then like I was being like, oh, Antonio, you actually like making videos, like you like talking, you like doing whatnot. Why not take this seriously? This was like a whole nother 2 years later. 2 years into me making videos about my uni experience.
It's like 2022, no?
2021. Yeah, I started uni in 2021.
Like 2021.
Yeah, I started making videos in 2021 in September about my uni experience. Then it wasn't until like January 2023 I was just like, Antonio, you can actually become a content creator if you actually try. And I said, why not? So I've just been trying ever since then, basically.
No, because I can't like this content creating, like I feel like it just gives everyone the chance to explore their creative side and just be free and be open and just have something on the side to occupy them. I did the same thing. Like I've always wanted to be on camera. Like I used to do YouTube channels back in like secondary school and stuff, and I had to delete it because of my crush. I was like, yeah, you can't see this. But what made you actually want to start like TikTok? So you could see yourself doing content creating like on the side? Is this like a future thing or just like now?
No. In general, like after uni.
Yeah.
Because right now I can't. Because right now, like I feel like I can't even become the full content creator I want to be until I finish uni.
I'm telling you.
Like right now, I feel like it's basically part time. Like I'm basically half in uni and half like making videos. Like I'm not paying my all into it. But I know once
to be full time in that.
Literally, and I feel like once I like graduate by God's grace, and then I put my all into it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Because I know content creating, not everybody can. It's not everybody's calling. But if it works for me, then it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So I'll put my all into it. And at least it's like, at least if it doesn't work out, it's not because I didn't try. It's just because it's not my calling.
But, I hear it. That's a good way to go about it. I took the biggest risk and I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm still young and I'm someone that's like so used to hearing other people's opinions when it comes to the career paths that we should take in life. And I said, Pussy Clot, like uni. And I feel like most of our parents who are that older generation, they see all their age mates in uni, so they think it's easy, but it's not easy. So, you know, sometimes at this age, if you're someone that's like in your 20s and you just don't know what it is to do in life, I promise you, right now, we're at that age where it's okay to make the mistakes, and you know, it's okay to like feel like you don't know what it is you're going through, but if you feel like you're good at one thing, stick to it and just see how it, you know, goes. And I promise you, uni is always there. You can go back to uni, take your break if you need to.
I completely agree with that statement.
So.
Yeah.
Right. But so how did you react, like being known on TikTok? Because you started to become known, and like, see, when you're in London, everyone knows everyone in London. You know, this whole London is small. When you come to TikTok, it's a different story. Everyone has seen you. Everyone knows who you are. It's so easy. The algorithm, is it
algorithm? Yeah,
that one right there. Yeah. So how did you like react when you started like becoming known?
Do you know what it is? I know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you see when people tell you like, you still continue on with life. I just think that the only time I remember I actually post on TikTok is when people come up to me. That's the only thing that has changed. But apart from that, no, I still feel like normal. Like I don't think anything has changed. But it's just like, you know, when you said that TikTok is a whole different ballgame, I forget that the people watching me are actual human beings. Like, not in a bad way, but in a sense of like, or Anthony, like, human beings are watching you. Like the people watching you is not random people. Like, it's someone, like it could be someone across your street. It could literally be someone that lives next to you in uni. It could be your work colleague. It could be anybody. Anyone. That's the one thing that hits me the most out of everything, is when they come up to me and they tell me they like my videos, and then I'm like, oh, you guys actually like watch me. But not like that, but literally that's the only thing I'd say that's changed. But apart from that, nah, I very much still go to work, very much still go to uni. Like, I don't think anything has changed in that sort of sense.
So when did you start getting recognised though? Like, what year do you think?
When I was in sixth form, actually.
What year was that?
That was 2021. That was the first time I think I got recognised on TikTok, but I didn't take it in. Like, in a sense of like, I was like, oh, okay, like it's a one-time thing. But then it kept on happening consistently, in a sense of like, after that person came up to me, it was just continue. Yeah. It was just continuing from that one person. And I was like, oh, okay.
But how did that make you feel? Was you a bit like nervous or?
No, to be quite honest, I do feel like surreal, and the people that do come up to me, they do make my day. There'll even be days I'll be going through something, I'll be walking, like let's say I'm going to the shop or something. Let's say I'm having a bad day, and then someone will come up to me and tell me, oh, I like your videos, or please never stop making videos. They make my day instantly. Like, the thing I'll be going through automatically dissolve, literally. Because it's just like, because with me anyway, like my whole objective, I feel like in this world anyway, is to like make people smile. Like, as long as people are feeling better about themselves, I'm happy. Because I'm very much like if you're happy, I'm happy. So like I said before, with content creating, if that doesn't work out, like if I can't make people laugh through through my phone or cameras, like through whatnot mentally, but then with my degree I can help them physically. So either or, it was like it's still like a win-win in my eyes. Because with uni, that's my degree to help people physically. With content creating, that's my that's my social media whatnot. That's the side where I can help people mentally. So it's just like either or.
That's a good way to look at it, because you've got your degree as backup.
Yeah,
that's very good. I feel like, like anyone that's trying to do the content creating thing, I know I keep resorting back to this, but baby girl, make sure there's always some sort of backup. But that's actually such a good way to look at it. I can't lie to you. Like, I was always, even when I did the whole social work and stuff, like I knew there was some sort of passion there, But it was just like, oh, like I really want to do this content creating thing, like honestly. But when I started to get recognized, I can't lie to you because London is small. So again, as I said to you the other time, like majority of the places I go to is in East London. All the places I want to go to is in East London. So there is a particular club in East London for Ugandans, and I would get recognized there a lot. But it started to make me feel a bit like I just want it, like I don't want it to, because everyone was like, oh my god, like I see you on TikTok, da, 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 and there's people looking, and I'm just like, I don't want that person. You know what's so weird? I don't want it. Like I've always wanted to be center of attention until I actually started to realize people were clocking me. I was like, oh my god, is this real? Like, damn, like no way people can recognize me. Like no way you saw this face and then you saw it and you confirmed that it was me. And then you came to me. Hey, no, pussycats. It low-key like makes me feel a bit shy. Maybe that's the word, shy. But I've seen like obviously TikTok and how TikTok takes like TikTok is not a real place, I'll be so real, and majority of these people who are commenting the most negative stuff, I really be fighting with people in comments. Like that's something I need to work on, to try not fight with people in comments, because at least show your face. At least let me see what you look like. And if you do come with chest, I rate it. But the way people have so much confidence to come on a fake page or like whatever it is just to spread negativity. And it's like, you can actually just scroll. You can actually do this. Just swipe up and continue. You don't have to see my video. But so I wanted to get into the whole like negative side of TikTok, because you've spoken about the positive side, which we will get into. But the negative side, like how did you react to that side of TikTok when it came to your videos?
To be quite honest, I think because of what's happened off social media, like, because I've been getting violated over like my appearance off social media. So when I came on social media and it happened, it wasn't really like anything changed. But I know what you mean by like the masses, because I feel like on social media it gets maximized. Like in person, like it's mostly like what 5-6 people. But on social media, it can get to the extent of it being like over like 100k people, 200k comments, just telling you, oh, you're this and you're that. Even right now, to even be quite honest with you, I don't even entertain the hate comments anymore unless it hits like a certain number. Like in my head anyway, like I've got a certain number that I've put in my head now. Once the hate comments get to that certain extent, I'll either make a video about it to tell them like, even though you're saying this, I'm still going to continue making videos, or I'll just like delete the video. Like that's what I do now, which I'm trying to stop there, because why do I have to delete a video just because a lot of people don't like it? So I am trying to stop, because even right now, as we're currently leaving them like speaking and like talking, I'm literally getting dragged for a video I made like 6 months ago. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, as we're currently talking, as I'm talking to you, someone 2 days ago, someone found a video on my page from 6 months ago to stitch it, and then other people are now joining in, and it's just like, it's not even to the point like, what can I actually do now? Like at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna delete the video, but it's just the fact that you could have made this like 6 months ago.
When it came out. That's what I'm saying. Like TikTok is too like well known, and even like I've had certain people like asked to come on like my podcast and stuff that I know of my same country. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it looks like I'm baiting them out, so what? Because I promise you, I don't like people that just like, you know, when you see people and the way they talk and the way they come for people, and it's like, and you want me to be associated with you, it's not happening. Because with me, I'm someone I've grew up, because I've spoken about it in my recent video, but I've grew up not being that attractive person, dark skin, ugly. Plus I was fat, you know. So man, I'm used to violate me, even the girls. So even when I wanted to do the YouTube stuff, I had to prepare myself. Like I was like, I already know the kind of backlash I would get because I just look different, you know. But seen on social media, it's like you actually have to tell yourself like, but do I really have the time like to respond? Because I would really sit here and go back and forth with you. But it's a thing where like, you know, when you have to just tell yourself like, there's going to be a point where you don't have time to respond to that negativity, or even like you just don't have time to respond to that, so you just block.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
the
Now,
blocking thing is easy, you know.
yeah, oh, no, I completely. The scariest thing about me now is that even if they say a question and I don't take it the way they thought I was gonna take it. I block them. Like, I literally block everybody that says something on my page I don't like.
Word.
It's just, but then again, sometimes they like to make another account and then come back. But even that, like, I just feel like social media, like, I've always been saying this to myself and to other people. Like, I don't, social media is not real life. So when
It's
people
not.
do violate me, in my head, I always have to take it in and deep. They're never going to say this to your face.
They won't.
They will never say this. Like, at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, if somebody is bringing somebody down, 9 times out of 10 they're going through something. Because for you to bring down somebody to beat yourself up, that means you're probably going through something at home or something that's hitting you,
Right. This.
and you're taking the anger out on other people.
It's true.
Literally.
It's true. It's actually so true. I can't lie to you. That was something I had to just like tell myself. I was like, listen, because honestly, like, I used to see people like get annoyed at TikTok comments on lives, and I'm thinking, just continue with the live. Why you? But I was like, no, like, even when I went on live, I'm thinking, no, but like, you can't even say this to my face. This is a whole fake account. Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying because I could really sit here and cuss you out, but I'm not gonna waste my time. That's something I was trying to work on. Like, so you've mastered, like, do you think you've mastered it? Do you think like it's gone down now, or like since you've been blocking people, just like ignoring it, do you think it's helped? Or because either way we're still gonna get hate.
Or with the whole hating thing, to be quite honest, no, I would say I've mastered it, but I have my days. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's just me being so real. Like, the only time you will catch me responding is if they've said something that wasn't even bad, but it just triggered me to respond to them. But no, I think I mastered it, if anything, like a year ago.
Wow.
Now I just like, now is the thing where, like, if a lot of people like talk, I will respond once, and if they still don't take in that response, then brush. Because, like, if anything, I think the last time I even responded to my hate comments, okay, you know what? That's actually quite recent. It was my birthday, like literally a month ago. That was quite, no, we're in May now, so like 2 months ago. That was quite recent, but I only responded because there was a reason why I responded. I only responded because it was getting to the point where like people were DMing me and violating. I don't like when like the social media apps like come across. Like, I don't like that crossfading. I feel like if you have this on TikTok, it should stay on TikTok. Why are you DMing me on Insta or telling me XYZ? You shouldn't get to that point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I hear it. I can't lie to you. Yeah, no, I can't lie to you. Hey. Me with the whole social media thing, I just don't know how people do it. I look at other content creators, I'm like, like what? Because I know you got to go live to engage with your audience and stuff like that, but people really be just coming on here saying the most dumbest stuff, and it's like, why though? Like, for why? I hate it so much. Do you feel like, okay, so this is where I come up with the whole colorism thing, because me personally, I don't know if you'll be able to relate, but like with me, like, I can't lie to you, even the other time, I must have posted a TikTok video from my other podcast shoot that I'd done, which was like a year ago, but I'm trying to, promote. And I was basically saying majority of these fraud guys, like, they share bunk bed. Like, they bank fraud and then they climb to their bunk bed. Because I only said that because I actually knew someone that did that. But I knew that the cycle continues. These people are telling me to go on the treadmill and focus on my BMI. I said, what the hell does this have to do with the truth? So clearly you sleep on a bunk bed. I said, wow, like...
I mean, there's a reason why they're making money illegally.
GK. And
I'm
there's
so
a reason
sorry.
why you're triggered.
If you're making money illegally, you're clearly financially in a place where you can't be making money legally.
No, yeah, it's true. It's true. And then like people calling me blick and like charcoal and all these things. I'm thinking, what the hell does this have? Thank God that if it was me in primary and secondary school, I promise you, I will lock myself in my room. I don't know how long, but even a year. I could do it for you, Don't play with me. But it's like, these are people that I don't even know what... Majority of the time is even people that you know.
I doubt it.
What?
I see. I used to... Funny enough, I used to think like that. I used to think that the people violating me, like the people talking on fake pages were people I know. Then I think I deeped it one day. My friends do not... Well, my friends, maybe some of them do, but I'm not my friend's target audience. Like, when I make content, I'm not making content for my friends because my friends know me in real life anyway. So they already know that I'm funny. So I'm not even making content for them. Number one. Number two, the ones that I think violate you are just it's kids. Like, I think it's generally kids. I don't think it's people. Even if it's people that you know, I doubt that. I don't think I used to actually think like that, but it actually took me time with that deeps. Why would? Because if I wouldn't comment on somebody that I know in a hateful way, why would they do it?
They'll do it. Me personally, I've had friends like that. I've had friends that will make up fake accounts. It's not for everyone, but I'm very like I promise you, I'm such a paranoid person. But you know when you overthink, it comes true. But like there's certain times where I'll go on live and people will be saying specific things. I'm like, oh, you're definitely someone I know. Obviously, there's other people you don't know that are making fake accounts. But like you have monitoring spirits, you know. You have people that are like, you know, the people that check up on you and you're going through your worst times, like just because they're there. And I'm not saying this is for everyone. This is me. I'm talking for me because I'm such like a closed off person. I only have like one best friend that I tell everything to. Even my friends, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll even be, because I'm so paranoid, I'll be questioning. But like you do have them people there. Like sometimes, I'm not saying all the times, but it could really be those fake accounts that you see and they're saying specific things. If you're on live and you know what I'm talking about, you have to side eye because majority of the times they know you. But not everyone that's on fake accounts. But these fake accounts, boy, they be scaring me. Scaring me. And it's just not good. Like people really be projecting and I don't really like it.
I just always assume that fake accounts were made because people say what they can't say.
Oh, 100%.
Like they're afraid to say what they want to say on their main page. So then that's why I don't think it's people that I know, because I genuinely thought the reason why you have a fake page is to say stuff on other people's pages that you're afraid to say on your main page. But then what I've realized is that you're right, like not in the sense of like I feel like with some people it could be your friends, but in a sense of like with fake pages, it's always something to do with like harsh truths or something that they've always wanted to say but they can't say to you.
Because people are so scared of getting cancelled.
I don't even believe in cancel culture.
Really? Yeah, it doesn't really last that long.
It's not even that. I just feel like I don't believe in good or bad publicity either. I think publicity is publicity. Like I feel like it just depends how you utilize it. A prime example, I get dragged on TikTok. I can easily make my whole content just me being based on getting dragged. But if you haven't seen me on your FYP yet, or if you haven't seen me at all, if you literally go on my page now, like most of my videos aren't based around that. I still very much post like a normal human being. Like still very much still live my life. Like I feel like it generally depends on how you take
how you use it.
Literally, you're a prime example as well. Like you could easily make your podcast and you could easily talk about all the bad things you've gone through, but you don't do that. Yeah. You talk about things that you can relate to and you utilize the things that you've gone through into
something positive.
Literally.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that because I was really trying to tell myself that, like, you know, you can really use that to advantage. But so like, have you ever faced colorism? You faced, you know.
Yeah, I have.
Do you think like social media and society has done a better thing, like in terms of influencing a positive side of colorism? Do you think it's like changed a bit, or do you think it's still the same? Even going back to the late 90s, 80s, or even slavery time, because girl, we could really get there.
Okay, what I'm about to say. I'm
scared.
No, don't be scared. I'm even it was crazy, like, because this could actually go two ways, but I genuinely believe that the love that men show for dark-skinned girls on social media is actually a real life facade. Oh. But not all of them, though.
Oh.
Like, at least, let's say out of 100% of the men, like, on social media, at least 60% of them are lying, saying they like dark-skinned girls. You're just lying for social media. You can just tell. Because if you go through that guy's following right now, he's following Maya Mills, he's following Kenza, he's following Tennessee. All the girls that you follow, the only dark-skinned girl I think they'll even follow, will probably be like Eva either happy
Oh,
max. That's
yeah.
the max you'll get from them. So like I said,
Yep.
I genuinely believe the men loving of dark skinned girls is a facade. Like I don't believe it.
But I feel like it even comes with fetish as well.
Yeah.
Because since when was people looking at dark skin girls like, yeah, chocolate, dark chocolate, this and this? But do you know how many guys that spoken to me, the first thing they'll mention, they'll over compliment my complexion. I'm thinking, it's actually okay now. Like, it's calm. Because now I'm really thinking, and I can't lie to you, and I always say this, but like lighter skinned men, because I've always had PTSD, like I just thought lighter skinned men did not fuck with dark skinned women. So when I started getting that attraction, I'm thinking, those same guys that would be approaching, they would always compliment my skin tone. Oh my God, you're dark melanin. They'll be doing too much. I'm thinking, is this a trend, or do you want to try me because you never tried a dark skin girl before? Because we already know that's even a trend, you know? People look at dark skin girls and thinking, I've never tried a dark skin girl before, so let me try her. Is that what you're on? Is this because you don't want to get cancelled? Is this because you see that people on this wave? No. I don't like it. Like, people are sheeps, you know? Because why is it now got to take you this whole trend or people appreciating dark skins for you to now come and jump on the bandwagon? Like, don't do that. Many people do that. They fake it.
No, they do.
You can tell.
No, and get literally like you said before, you can literally tell who's faking it and who's not.
Yeah.
That's the scariest thing about it. Like, it's okay if you don't like dark skinned girls, but don't capitalize on dark skinned girls and act like you love us on social media, but offline it's a whole nother story. I just feel like if you don't like dark skinned girls, you just shouldn't talk about us.
Yeah.
If anything.
Thank you very much. You shouldn't. You actually shouldn't. To be honest, I can't lie to you. This is what I even wanted to ask you, because even like on my first podcast, like we were speaking about colorism and stuff, but it comes across as I didn't know guys went through that. Like I did, but I think because I brushed it off. Because, you know, guys will get called blick and you turn off the lights, and the same thing with us. Do you feel like men of that skin complexion, darker skin complexion, do you think they're still facing that now? Or like, obviously everyone's glamorizing them though.
No, the thing is, I feel like the thing is, how I see it is that dark skinned girls like dark skinned guys. Dark skinned guys,
They like white.
They barely like black girls because of what they've got. That's the thing. I feel like with dark skinned guys, I completely understand why they act a certain way. Because at the end of the day, you were getting dragged, but at the same time, you were still dragging the same people that were the same color as you. Because let me be quite real, most of the men that have dragged me in my part, this is just from my own experience, have been dark skinned men anyway. They've been black men, brown skinned, dark skinned men anyway. So it's a thing of where, like, okay, we're basically not the same color, but we're in the same complexion area, category. So for you to now turn around and move like you weren't part of the problem is crazy.
Right,
but like I said, I feel like with black women anyway, I feel like we, dark-skinned women especially, I didn't feel like we even offended anybody. But dark-skinned men did offend dark-skinned girls. But you wouldn't catch a dark-skinned girl offending a dark-skinned guy in that way unless they were hurt.
Yeah, I hear it.
But I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, because
it doesn't. Yeah,
it does happen.
It does.
But from what I've seen, generally, it's mainly dark-skinned girls more than dark-skinned guys. Because like you said now, dark-skinned guys are getting glamorized. So are dark-skinned girls, but dark-skinned guys even more.
Everyone likes the dark-skinned guys, you know. Listen, I've been... Do you know what I mean? But no, everyone's been on that. Like for me, like even I did my other episodes, I keep referencing my episodes, but my friend was linking it back to slavery, and I didn't know how deep it was, because she was saying how like even, you know, like in slavery, like the women who were of a lighter skin complexion, they would be put on like a higher side compared to, you know, people with darker skin complexion. I'm thinking, no, like, is it really that deep? Because even if you go back to our parents and stuff, like, majority of our parents, or like, not everyone, but like, you see your aunties, even uncles that are bleaching, and you're looking at them, nah, like, you lot still got this mindset. That is crazy. Like, my mum, who I've been open, because I am very open, I'm very honest, but, you know, my mum was one of them people that did, like, you know, use a couple bleaching creams here or there, but she was always someone that would just still compliment my skin complexion. You listen, your dark skin complexion, your melanin, I even want it. Like, I regret even putting this on my skin, doing this and doing all of that. Like, I be looking at them like, wow, like, you lot's been having this mentality for time up till now. Now that you see people who are even embracing their skin tone, like, you lot's, if you look at a picture of all our relatives back in the days, and you compare them to now. I saw a picture of my mum and I'm like, pussy clots. The skin complexion, no. Like, what happened? Like, it's not a major difference, but because I know her, I'm just thinking, nah, like, that is crazy. Hence why you lot should read this book, okay? Because I'm not going to lie to you. You could be telling your children from day dot, like, your skin complexion, yeah, like, don't change it. Don't do nothing to it. I don't know if you saw a video, actually. It was a UK black man just complimenting his daughter's skin, just saying, look, I wish I had this skin complexion. I wish I had this melanin. I wish I had everything that you have on you. I wish I had it now. It's so important because you carry that with you. Or you go to school, you interact with guys, girls. They'll treat you different because you're darker skin. But obviously, I've watched your life, so I've seen you speak about like relationships and just like getting involved with guys. So like, do you think that also played a role? Did you ever feel like, I don't know if the word is right, but insecure about your skin tone?
Absolutely.
Do you think that played a role in like finding relationships with like certain guys, or just like how you?
I know, I wouldn't even say my skin tone had anything to do with that. I think it was more of my eczema, if anything. It wasn't my skin tone, because I feel like I was already in a society where like boys have already told me like you would be prettier if you didn't have eczema. Like I would want you if you didn't have eczema. Like they always tell me how my skin looks so dry, but they'll be like, oh, but you're a pretty girl though, but your skin is dry there. But so it's just a thing where like,
what age was this?
Secondary school, like.
What's it called? Yeah, them people.
Secondary school.
Secondary school's not for the weak.
Bro, even like. Even when I look back at it, it's just like I haven't had like good experience with men anyway. But now it's like I told like I don't.
You need to get into that because I can't lie to you. I'm still going through the whole standing on.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I don't think there's a single way I can tell you and say like I'm happy with them. I'm happy with any experience. Like I don't want to say I hate them, but I generally don't want to see any of their faces again, because they've just put me in a spot that I don't feel like I needed to be in. But then again, I feel like everything happens for a reason. Because if that didn't happen, I feel like I wouldn't be where I am today, in the sense of like I don't think I would have personality. Because I was from what I've said before, I feel like I realized that if I'm gonna speak to a boy, this is what I used to think before. I used to think if a boy was to want me, it's not gonna be because of the way I look. It's gonna be because of the way I am as a person. So then that's when I started building on my personality, started building on whatnot. So I feel like if it wasn't for all the heartbreaks and all the L's I've taken, I wouldn't have a personality. Like I don't even think I would have anything, if anything. Like I would be quite boring.
How many heartbreaks have you gone through?
3.
How old are you?
I'm 21 now.
Pussy clots, we're literally the same age. You went through 3 heartbreaks. I've only been.
But I don't count. I want to say 2. No, I don't count the first one. The first one, secondary school, doesn't count. So 2. They both happened in uni though.
Damn.
One happened last year, and one happened last year, and the other one happened the year before.
How long did it take you to get over it? Because I take so long.
I'm still healing over the second one, but the first one, it took me like a year and a bit.
Pussy. And you know when like you know it's gonna take you a year, but that year goes by so quick and you're like, you're still here.
Yeah, I kid you not. Like when we entered May, I was thinking, why am I still feeling like this?
Do
like,
you get
bro,
it?
it's been like months now. Like
what's
actually
tired because I'm someone that's like, I don't put myself out there like because of my traumas and shit. I'm someone that will side eye you if you was to give me a compliment, because people used to violate me, man, used to violate me, girls even used to violate me because I wasn't attractive. You know them people that will be like, oh yeah, like I dare you to go to this girl and say you like. I was one of them.
That yeah, same. Someone would ask me out and then I'll say yes, and they'll be like, oh, it's a joke, sorry, it was a dare.
Do you get it?
That happened to me. Oh, that happened to me. That literally happened to me. The way I literally just stood there, it was a bit like, oh, I really want to take you out. I said, oh really? Yeah, why not? Oh, it was a dare. All his male friends were laughing. He was laughing. I just stood in.
You know when you just stand there like breads.
Like I'll stand there, not even like bread, like a gay bread, bro. I was just standing there still, and they were laughing. Like, and it's a thing of where like my problem is as well with the L's I've taken. I laugh at my L's, like you see something I've gone through now. Yeah. I don't mind saying it on social media because I feel like everybody goes through things at the end of the day. Literally, because I feel like at the end of the day, if I'm able to capitalize on the things I've gone through and like use it to my positive and turn it around, then I don't mind. Honestly,
that's great. Me love that for you. Me, Yeah, that's honestly, I wish I had that mindset because that's actually a really good mindset. I can't lie to you. You get to that point where you come, yeah, everyone, if you're thinking you're the same, you will get to that mindset. It's not, it's, you don't compare yourself and thinking, okay, this one has gone through this and she's, no, everyone's journey is different. Me, yeah, pussy clot. I've only experienced like, I've only, yeah, 2 guys and that's it. And I'm only still recovering for now. But all I gotta say is don't go for any guys that has a female best friend because they will end up doing you dirty. And on top of that, like it's long having to question yourself and just like do all of that stuff and like you be thinking everything that's just so unnecessary. Like I was thinking, oh my god, is it because I'm dark? Is it because I'm big? Is it because I'm this? And then I start thinking about like all the traumas that I've had that in primary school when people were just like, yeah, nah, it's too long. It's too long. So you usually get over a situationship or any of heartbreak like for a year.
No, it always takes. Like, I only speak to one boy a year.
Yeah, same.
Even I'm gonna be quite real. I had no plans of speaking to anybody last year. That person came by surprise, and now that's over. It's just like, bro, what? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like my problem is that My problem is that because the situation was so like it didn't last long. So I just assumed that the healing would be
Go quick.
quicker. Like, okay, I spoke to this person for 3-4 months. The healing should at least be 1-2 months.
Do you
But
get
it's just
it?
not. It's just not. It doesn't
A
work
whole
like
year's
that.
a stretch,
Stretch.
though. Like, and these lot are
Literally.
really out here minding their business, you know.
Living and breathing. They don't even know that they're living in your mind for a whole year.
Do you get it? I can't lie to you. I'm someone that's like, I'll go to my friends and ask for advice, but I know damn well, like, you lot start telling me the advice. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna listen to it, but I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm someone that's like, if I have to keep going back and going back, I will learn eventually and I'll go. Like, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like the only reason why I'm in this situation is because I don't put my boundaries first, or I don't tell them what it is that they've done that I don't rate, or like, you know, when you just leave everything till last minute, you gather all your evidence, all your examples, and you just dash it to them at one go. That's something I do. So like, oh, you don't remember this time when you did this and you did that and you did this and you did that. Like, it just puts me in that situation. But
No, you're right. Because even me, I'll say my issue is that I overthink. Like, the thing is, the person before I was even saying, like, I knew it wasn't gonna work out. I knew it was gonna end. I knew it. Like, the minute we started talking, I was just thinking, this is not going to last. Like,
yeah,
because the way I even started speaking to that person was the way I started speaking to the first person that even hurt me. So I was thinking, the fact that the way I started speaking to both of them it was literally the same way. I said to myself, this is not going to last.
yeah.
But then it's just, I feel like I'm not even hurt over the person. I'm just hurt over the fact that I knew this was going to happen.
What?
And
you allowed it.
And I let it happen. That's literally my only issue. I
Same.
feel like I'm not even hurt over that. I think I'm hurt over the time. Because do you know what I could have done during that time?
But do you get it?
No.
I could have been doing my own shit, you know? Because my own shit is something else. Like, you lot don't want to know, but I really could have been doing my own shit. I really could. Oh, it's even worse when you're on FaceTime calls and all you lots know is to be talking to each other every single day of the night, of the day, of the second, of the time, the hours, pussy clot, like.
I don't even like doing so. It's crazy. I don't like FaceTime calls with like the guys I'm speaking to, or even having a crush on them and whatnot, because I feel like that's how you get attached.
Oh yeah.
Before you even meet them, that's how you get attached. That's why I avoid at all costs. Sometimes, not even I literally avoid it. I don't, because that's how you get attached. Because when you start to do that before even meeting them, it's just like, oh wow.
Yeah. Do you think guys do that on purpose though? Because they know.
Yeah, they do. No, from when my male friend told me he does that. No, they do.
Because when I get home, I'm gonna Anyways, no, that's crazy though. So these are not really doing that on purpose.
They do it so you're attached before even seeing them.
Okay, because when I act crazy, don't complain. That's all I gotta say. Me personally.
They like girls that are delusional. When you're not delusional, they don't even want to chat to you ever again.
You know what? It's true because they say they like a crazy girl. They like girls who are delusional, all that stuff. Because when we give it to them, they complain. They move like you are the most. They move like you're actually a crackhead. And I'm thinking, but then you like that.
That's what they want. That's why when you call, that's what they want. You have to fall back.
But these are guys who are just so fucking insecure. I'll be so real.
You see, I completely agree. I feel
Because
like
more time they weren't even my type.
I feel like
Yeah. Sorry, continue what you said.
no, because you see what you're saying. Because I feel like I genuinely believe you attract what you are. Like every single person you speak to, that's who you're gonna attract. Like I think the first person that I even saw in that way, he was very much like he cared about what other people thought about himself. Like about himself. Like he very much cared to the point where like to even be seen with me. Just to be standing there.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to do that. He would act like he didn't know me in public. So it's just a thing where like, Antonio, you attract what you are. So it even made me sit down and realize, Antonio, the reason why you even end up in half these situations because me, myself, it's not like at the time, I didn't think I cared about what people thought. But then I cared about what he thought. In a sense of like, if he told me not to wear something or do something, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't wear it. Like it wasn't even because like he told me that in the sense of like, oh, he told me not to wear it. It's just in the thing of where like I would ask him, oh, do you like this? If he says no, then I wouldn't wear it. Not in the sense of like, oh, he would tell me, oh, Antonio, don't wear it. No, he wouldn't say that. I would just ask him, oh, do you like this top? No, I'll take it off and I'll change it. So not now, but before.
Sure.
But before.
No, I get it. I was.
But literally before, like I just felt like his validation was all that I needed. Which then made me attract myself to him because his validation, the people that he validated, was all that he needed.
Right.
Literally, he cared about world validation, but I cared about his validation, which means entirely, I attract at the time. That's who I was basically attracting.
This is what I'm saying. I feel like because we're so young and stuff like that, you really gotta like work on some stuff because even the way you act, like with me, for someone that's been through a lot, like I started questioning that, bro, like why do I act a certain way? Or why do I just keep, when you feel like you attract the same people but just in a different body? Yeah. I said no, there's something going on. Like there's something deep down.
Something that I need to fix.
Fine, thank you. And I've got to that root of the problem because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I look at the guys that I've spoken to, even now, as of recent, I promise you, you lots are tapped. Like I feel like every guy that I've spoken to, something mentally, like I feel like they're just not alright in the head. Like you be thinking now, like obviously I liked you, but when you deepen, you come out of the situation, you're thinking, wow, like this is how you spoke to me, or this is how I felt when we was in that relationship, or whatever it is that we was in. But once you start to heal on yourself and you work towards yourself, you attract someone different, I'm not gonna lie to you, don't be settling because you think, especially if you're dark skin and you're plus size and you think you're not gonna get the good looking guy or someone of your dreams, do not put your lowers, your standards down. Don't do it. I promise you don't.
I genuinely believe that there's somebody, if love is a goal in your life, I genuinely believe there's someone out there for you. Because if it's something that you want, you will get it.
Oh, 100%.
Because one thing about God here, if you seek, you will find it. That's what he literally said in the Bible. Like, if you seek, you will find it. But I feel like, with me anyway, from what I've learned is that I don't like how I am when I like men. Like I don't like that version of myself. So I've realized that it's not for me. Like I literally told myself at the start of this year that I don't think I'm not like, there's a reason why my mum had like 5 of us. Like there's a reason why I'm not an only child. Because at the end of the day, God knew if I was an only child, I wouldn't be thinking like this, because in my head I'll be thinking, I don't want to end the family tree, but I'm not an only child. So I know if I don't get married, I'm not ending nothing. Like the generation will still continue and whatnot. But literally, I don't like how I am when I'm I don't like how I am when I like men. I've been publicly humiliated by men. I've been privately humiliated by men. Like me and men, it's just like oil and water. It's not for me. And I think God is actually teaching me that, and I'm actually starting to understand.
Do you feel like do you feel like you would date an older man?
Yeah.
What?
Not older, not younger.
How old?
I think the oldest I've even gone for is like he was born in like 2002 and I was born in 2003.
Oh, please.
That's like a year.
No way.
I think the youngest I've gone for is like a year younger than me.
If you was to go for an older guy, who what's the max?
I think like 2 years.
What?
But that's but I wouldn't do. That's the thing. I'm generally, the reason why I don't mind talking about my love life on like social media is because I know I don't have one. Like I don't have one anymore because it's not gonna.
It's not. Yeah.
It's done. Like 2023 was the last year I'm even interacting with any
like that
sort
for
of
you.
like love life. Because right now, all I'm focused on is like uni, bettering myself, and XYZ.
Must be so nice. I can't see. I'm craving for some sort of. It's not like I'm craving, but it's like I know at the time I'm craving, I should be focusing on myself. But I really am craving. You know, when you just want like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna get too deep into that. But no, the oldest I would go for, because the oldest I went for at the time when I've spoken to the person was I was like 20 going into 21, and he was like turning 25. That was the oldest I've spoken to.
Oh, that's
And
not bad.
like, it's not that deep because I've always grown up new and older guys is the way, because I'm someone who is bigger, and I'm a young age, but my body, I get all the uncles. So it's like, if you really want someone to take care of you and someone respects you, then try and look for someone older. But I thought 25 or anywhere in their 20s was nah. If you're a girl like me and you think older men are that way, I promise you, nah, you just go. If you're lucky, you're lucky. Because boy, there's a lot of things. But do you feel like social media now has changed the perception on like colorism and just how they see dark-skinned girls, but in a positive way? Because you did mention like a lot of guys are faking it now, but do you have you seen any guy out there who is genuine about their love for dark-skinned females? And if so, where? Because I feel like in America they appreciate dark-skinned girls.
I was gonna say America.
Okay.
Not the UK.
Oh yeah,
America and Canada. Those two places. Those Canada and America, from what I've seen and witnessed on social media alone, they love all their flavors from top to bottom.
Yeah.
My gosh, every single one.
Yeah. Do you see yourself going to America?
Absolutely. I plan to go there next year.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
Nah, I don't mind telling you, but I'm stuck in between Miami and New York.
I say go New York. Yeah. But then I don't know.
Because my birthday is in March, so I don't know if I should go for spring break or just go to New York, just because I want to go to New York as well.
When exactly is spring break? Because I don't know.
The whole of March, basically.
Okay, then go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even hard because New York, I be hearing a lot of Londoners go to New York for the first time.
But the thing is, I want to go to both. Like, I feel like it's possible for me to go to both.
You can, though.
I think if anything, I'll do both.
If it depends on how long you're going for, though.
No, 2 weeks. I'll do 1 week in New York, one week in Miami. That's like work. Literally, I was 100% gonna do that.
Girls do that. Yeah. I really want to go to America as well. I can't lie to you. Yeah. I feel like it's just, you can be, obviously there's still people there that are just a bit, but you can just be yourself, really. Like, I've heard it like from personal experiences. Like, it's the best, honestly. Can I ask you something about plus size girls? So do you know any, like, do you feel like majority of the UK guys don't rate big girls? I always ask this for every one of my podcasts, but do you think that? Like, UK guys, when it comes to big girls, they will really look at their friends and think
they love them, but they don't show it. Social media, I feel like with plus size girls, from what I've gathered, it's the same as like dark skinned girls, in a sense of like they love them, but they don't appreciate them, in the sense of like they don't like to show them off, but they love them.
It's true.
Like I feel like, but not all of them though. I feel like some do show them off, but most of them love plus size girls, but they just don't appreciate them because of society.
Yep.
That's true. Literally me being so raw.
It's true. I can't lie to you. But it's the same thing with colorism and stuff. But
yeah.
Do you see yourself having children?
Nah.
What?
I'm not getting married. I'm not
in the future.
I'm not getting married. No, exactly no. I'm actually.
It's always the ones that say
someone in uni. Someone in uni. I watched a video on this. Someone in uni made a video about this, and I actually believe them. You either go to uni and you find the love of your life and you believe in love, or you go to uni and you get turned off from love completely. I wanted to find the love of my life in uni before I got there. I thought I was gonna find him. But now I've been completely turned off, and it was crazy. I didn't think I would be one of the people. Like, even when I was watching that video, I was thinking, how can you even be turned off from love? Like, what even is that? But nah, I don't think I'm gonna get married. I don't see it in my future. I just don't. I don't hate men, but I have a distaste for them.
I feel like because we're still young.
No, it's not even that. No, I just
No, stop. You don't see that happening for you.
it's not a goal. It's not. That's what I was saying. That's why I was linking it back to. I feel like if it's a goal in your life, then you will receive it. Love is not a goal in my life. I literally deleted it. It's not. It's not there. It's not. It's not there.
You know what it is, yeah? Because when I bring up the whole kids thing, I can't lie to you. When I bring it up, people be like, "What about your husband?" I promise you, I completely forgot that I even need a man to create kids. I just said I want kids, but you don't even see yourself having one picnic.
Because I don't. I do believe in like. I do believe in the traditional way, like engagement, marriage, then kids. Because I'm scared. Because right now in our generation, we very much have kids before marriage.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I'm not saying that you no, it is a bad thing. Let me know that, because I wouldn't want my kid to be that, and I know my parents wouldn't want me to have a kid then get married, if anything. So it's a thing of where like, if I don't want to get married, I can't have children. So even if I want kids, if I have to get married to have kids, in my eyes anyway. So since I don't want love anyway, the answer has to be no.
Literally. You feel like you don't want love for like for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's done. It's actually done. That's why.
That's going to change.
It's not going to change. It changed in uni. I used to love until like first year of uni. I used to love.
But even when I don't think we're still young, you know.
No, we are still young.
But this mentality that you have, it will not continue. It won't drag.
But I never had this mentality until uni there. I used to love. Even like to the point where like, what? I used to buy men things. I spent like £100 on a guy. I used to spend on these individuals. I used to love. No, I don't. It's okay
because life happens. You're talking about now.
It's not even now. No, I promise you.
That's crazy.
It's not now.
Because I was really gonna ask you, like, okay, if you was to have your children of your own, how would you try and teach them how to love? If you was to have kids your own and they come out with a darker skin complexion, how would you try and teach them? Like your skin, yeah.
Okay, I can answer that hypothetically. If anything, I would need to make sure.
You have nieces and nephews.
I have nieces. Yeah.
How would you tell them? From young.
I feel like I'd literally tell them, if you don't love yourself, don't enter any sort of relationship or any sort of confusion with a boy.
How do you love yourself?
You have to actually you have to start taking care of yourself physically, mentally. You have to remember that the only validation that you need in the world is God. Yeah. That's why the only thing that carries me through content creating, through the hate I do get sometimes, is the fact that their validation doesn't mean niche. Like, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean nothing. Like, what do you mean you're telling me I'm this and that? I don't care about your opinion. Let me be quite real. I try so hard not to say that. Like, every time they talk, I'm thinking like, bro, like, I don't care. Like, I'm only responding on TikTok live anyway. That's the only time I do respond. The only reason why I'm responding is to make conversation, just to interact. Right. But in reality, I don't care. So even if with my nieces and my nephews, I won't lie to you. Like, I would tell them, if you don't love yourself, or if you still care about other people's validation, if you still care, if somebody was to tell you something today, if someone was to tell you you're ugly today and you will start crying, that means you're not ready. Because you need to get to a point in your life where someone can say anything to your face and you will brush them completely. Until you get to that stage, then come.
How long did it get you to that? Are you at that stage? Do you feel like you're confidently at that stage now?
Yes, and absolutely.
How did you get to that stage?
Through the L's I took.
Pussycats.
Absolutely. Even I literally told them, like, to be quite real, when it comes to loving yourself, the L's you're gonna have to take to get there, horrendous, horrific.
I'm scared.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like even with me, the day I started to love myself was when I got publicly humiliated by some boy on social media. I think when he did that, it made me realize that at the end of the day, people can have all these opinions about you, whether it's true, whether it's not true. At the end of the day, the only person that you need is yourself. And you've got, and literally God's validations. Or even your parents, you don't even need that either. Because even my parents tell me multiple times to delete social media because they feel like it's even too much. Because even people would tell my parents, like my family friends, they will go up to my parents and speak to them about my social media hate. And then my parents will come up to me, because I don't even speak to my parents about my social media. It will be them. They will come up to me and they'll ask me, oh, did something happen today? I'll be like, what do you mean? And they'll be like, oh, this person told me X, Y, Z. But yeah, if anything, I feel like when it comes to loving yourself, I feel like you're going to have to go through tests and trials to get to that point.
It's true.
Literally.
It's true. Majority of these people that do making fun out of people online, like there's this one. I'm not even gonna bait people out on here, but Pussy Clark. Like there's a lot of people that do that, and it's like in real life. Like I know you would rate me. Is it just like I feel like that? Like I know you would rate me, but because it's social media and everyone's trying to do a TikTok thing, and you have to stitch and you have to do that, like. In real life, you would rate me.
It's sad. I've literally seen it happen to me multiple times. Even last summer, I've seen people drag me on TikTok, and then when they see me in real life, oh hi, how you doing? In my head, I'll be thinking, obviously, because like I know like how the real world works. I can't be like, I swear you did this day. Like I always tell myself, social media is not real, so let me not act like that. But bro, sometimes I look at it and be thinking, what possessed you to make the videos that you were making before, or what else? Like, or I see, even crazy enough, I've seen people dislike me to a certain point where like I was at a day party a year ago, even the same time a year ago, made a year ago, so someone threw an ice lolly at my eye at a day party from the DJ stand because I think they were friends with the person that like dragged me on TikTok at one point. They threw an ice lolly in my eye, and then my eye was swollen. I haven't gone to a party in that area since because of that. But yeah, I do. But so like in real life, I have experienced the negatives and the negatives of social media, but I just didn't think it was to that extent.
Damn. So like so was that the only time you've received that?
Oh no, it's happened twice.
In real life
It happened, or it's happened multiple times. But I think the key moments that happened last year was that day party I told you about, and then my friend's birthday event back in like October, where like they were just laughing at me, they were pointing at me, they were making me feel so uncomfortable to the point where I ended up leaving, I think. And I just feel like social media should not be real to the point where you're live or like bullying the person in real life. And as much as they try and say that's not what they were doing, but I feel like that's exactly what you're doing, because you're judging me off social media. Because there's no other way you can be judging me unless. No, like there's no other way. Like it's just through you've seen the perspective of someone and you don't like them to the point where you see them in real life and you make them feel uncomfortable. I just feel like that's very scary.
It's so childish and dumb. Like
that's why I can't wait to leave uni. Honestly, the day I don't know why. Sometimes when people be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be so upset when I leave." Oh, when I leave, I'm celebrating. Like,
well, why is it though? Is it because of that kind of experience or just?
I just feel like. Oh, sorry. I feel like with the things I've gone through, like in real life anyway, I feel like the situations that happen because of, I don't know, I just feel like if I didn't have TikTok, none of this would be happening. That's what I always tell myself. Like at the end of the day, if I didn't post on social media, half of these situations will not be a situation.
I feel like it's all part of character building, you know?
No, I agree.
It just makes you who you are.
No, I agree. I feel like, no, you see what you're saying? I genuinely agree. I feel like if those situations did not happen, I wouldn't have been able to better myself to an extent, to the point where like now, because when those situations did happen, you see how I'm telling you?
Yeah.
I didn't react in the way I would used to react. If that makes sense. Before,
I get what you mean.
Before when they used to do that, one by one, I would expose them on TikTok. I'd be like, oh yeah, this person did this to me today. This person did that to me today. But then I've realized, no, I don't need to do that. With the first one that happened, the ice lolly one, I brushed it. Like, I think it's the first time I'm even saying it on social media, like properly. Like, this is the first time I'm saying it. But then the second one, I think I just made a general video about how like bullying in uni is just rubbish and whatnot. And then the people that were part of the people that realized why I made that video, they tried to like make it seem like I was making it up. But at the end of the day,
yeah, I get what you mean.
At the end of the day, I feel like with a situation like that anyway, like you just have to. I feel like you just have to do what you need to do, and then keep it stepping. Because even after they started doing X, Y, Z, I just had to deep like, Antonio, this doesn't need to go further than what it is. So just stop, and I did. And yeah.
That's the hard, because I was trying to go uni outside of London, but I stayed in London. But like, I would watch a couple like there was this plus size influencer that I watched, and she was talking about like how she went uni outside of London, and it was like because I went to a girls' school, so I don't really have that much experience interacting with guys, and because like I really had experience interacting with guys from the opposite school, like the boys' school, I just knew if I was to go to uni outside of London, it's gonna look long. Like I'm definitely gonna be the dare or just that. I just don't, I just didn't have time for that. So that is, yeah, that's all long. I can't lie to you. That's just, oh,
Can I give you the biggest plot twist?
what?
It's not the situations you go through in uni. It's not even from people. It's not even from people that go to uni in the Midlands, like that are from the Midlands. It's people that go to uni in London. The nicest friends I have now, they all live in the Midlands. Like they live
Stop
in
it.
like Birmingham, Coventry, Nottingham. Those situations you will go through, if worst come to worst, they are going to be people from London. It's the people that move from London to the Midlands because they think because they're in uni for 3-4 years, even 5, they create a whole new identity for themselves and start moving like somebody that they're not and start acting like a person that they're not. Literally, that's what happens.
Mm-mm.
I've witnessed it.
Oh.
But yeah, that's just me being so real. It's not going to be... The people in the Midlands, they're very nice. It's the people from London. Sorry to... Just had to say that.
Yeah, because ouch.
Yeah.
No, but then I hear it. I can't lie to you. I'm still stuck on like certain people that I know from my area, and because I don't leave my area and stuff like that. But when I do branch out, I go south, east, north, west, even Midlands, there are some pretty nice people there.
Yeah.
Well, like for me, like because most of my traumas are from guys who just violated me, like violated me. So it's like I'm so picky with the guy friends, and then I had to side eye like couple female friends that I would have because it's like even girls would act weird if like your appearance is different or you're just the odd. I used to have friends that would take me out with them because they know I'm the least attractive.
You know what's crazy? That happened to me during uni, and I think it took me long to process that. There would be girls that would go out with me. My makeup would be atrocious. Even my sister would tell me, Antonio, why did they let you go out like that? Because in first year, even in uni, like I didn't start wearing makeup until uni because I just didn't think there was a point. Until like I said to myself, why not invest? But then I didn't know for you to invest, you actually have to go to the makeup stores and get your colour.
Oh,
so I was just buying the darkest shade. I was just buying literally the darkest everything. I was watching videos, doing it. The makeup was disgusting. But then my friends would be like, it's nice, it's nice, it's nice. But then it wasn't, obviously when my sister was telling me, oh, Antonia, this makeup is hideous, I thought she was just insulting me.
Yeah.
But then obviously when I look back now, I was just thinking, yeah, she was right. Like,
yeah, it's true.
no, but I wouldn't say they purposely did it, but I just feel like they didn't care about how I look like. Literally. Literally. That's, I know what you mean. Like but they didn't do it. But I don't know if they didn't care because like they just generally don't care in general, or they didn't care just because like as long as they look good and I look bad, that's all that matters. So I don't know what type of care it was. Literally.
It wasn't genuine, but you live and you learn. Like once you start carrying a certain confidence around you, or just I don't know, you come out of that like space, like it starts to radiate onto other people. So, oh, pardon me. But guys, we're gonna, because we're nearly like done. So I'm gonna start asking some would you rather questions just to end off with a good game. But so I got the first question. Would you rather have the ability to be invisible or to read other people's minds? What do you think?
Be invisible.
Why?
Because I can't lie. To be quite honest with you, not to be seen, but you can see everybody else. I already do that as it is. Like I'm actually leaving it. Like I like to observe anyway.
Okay.
So the fact that I like to observe, but then what I forget is that people can actually see me observing them.
Yeah.
So being invisible, I can observe you. Wow, you can't see what I'm doing. Why
you
not?
wouldn't want to read people's minds, though.
Absolutely not. Because imagine I'm reading someone's mind and then they're saying the most atrocious thing about me. God forbid. Obviously, I said I don't care, but like, you know how your mind works.
Yeah.
Some people are wicked,
It's true, actually.
So I wouldn't want to try and hear that. Like, it's actually a cold world. Or some people have a dirty mind as well.
Oh, yeah, true.
So I wouldn't want that either.
I can't lie though. I feel like with me, I would... I was so... Like, yeah, I would, have the ability to be invisible. No, to read people's minds. But once you put it like that, I was like, yeah, I don't know now. Because
No.
that would make me paranoid.
Yeah, literally, it will make me go mad. That's why I even picked Invisible, because I know if I could read someone's mind, I would go insane.
Right. I'll be analysing.
Literally.
The next one is, would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Lose the ability to read.
Yeah.
As you can see,
yeah.
I like talking. The only thing, I'm not even going to lie to you, the only thing I read is the Bible. I don't read any other book. I don't read any other book. So,
yeah.
to be quite real, like, nah, it's going to have to be the losing the ability to read, because as long as I'm speaking,
yeah,
that's good enough.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would, I said I would say the same, because I need to speak. I'm not good at reading anyways. So, maybe I could just pick the opposite one. Would you rather communicate telepathically or know every single language on the planet?
Know every single language on the planet. Speaking telepathically, that is scary. Imagine that's cool. I was actually gonna say speaking telepathically, but speaking every language, that means you can understand everything
everyone's saying, even in the nail shops, you know.
Literally, even when they're doing your nails, that's I want that. But yeah, telepathically, that's kind of scary. Imagine someone just walking and then they hear your voice in their head. That's.
I feel like I'd be doing that already, you know. Yeah. With certain people, you see, when I like someone, oh God, I don't know what magic I have, but I'd be thinking I can speak to them telepathically. But really, truly, that message that I'm sending is not going through. I need to like pick up the Bible and read, because this is really giving, this is giving scary. Witchcraft, you know, God forbid. So I had to even pick myself, like, just to know the language, because pussy cards, I don't want anything got to do with that. But would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
1-minute conversation with my future self. I don't care about my past. I mean, I care. No, I actually don't care. It's done. I don't mind looking back at it, but to go back to my past, we don't need any information from my past self. My past self didn't know any better, but my future self knows better.
But do you feel like even when you speak to your future self, that will even leave you feeling like, I wonder what this future self of me has impact. I'm someone that overthinks, so I would really be analyzing that. Like, I will not go to sleep. Like, I would want to figure out what is it.
The reason why I wouldn't even speak to my past self, because if you're speaking to your past self, you are your future self's past self.
Oh yeah.
So you're speaking to them and they're asking you questions that you don't even know the answer to. But if I speak to my future self, I'll be able to ask questions that they know the answer to.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That was deep. Would you rather be TikTok famous or YouTube famous?
YouTube famous.
100%, yeah.
YouTube. I'm sorry about that. TikTok famous. I feel like, do you know what's crazy? Can I tell you? Do you know what's crazy? I was gonna say TikTok famous. All you need to do is create awareness and capitalize on it. I feel like it doesn't matter how many followers you have on TikTok. All it takes is one video. Mm-hmm. If you actually take it in. Mm-hmm. With YouTube, you have to build. You have to build on that. It's not the first video you post and you blow up. That's just one. That's 1 in 1,000.
That's something I had to learn.
That is 1 in 1,000. Literally same as well. I realized even me, I think the last time I posted on YouTube was like a year ago. But the only reason that is because I feel like everything I post on YouTube is what I post on TikTok. So I'm trying to differentiate the two. That's why I've even been doing this year. I'm trying to see what I haven't spoken about yet, so I can speak about it on YouTube. Then TikTok is TikTok. Because that's literally how I think.
But you know what? We're so lucky that we have like Instagram and TikTok, especially TikTok to promote. If you're doing YouTube, oh my God, you're so lucky. You have TikTok to promote all your YouTube clips, because, you know, like at this point where like, I can't lie to YouTube, I feel like it's died down. Like no one really is on YouTube like that as the way as before. Like I used to be on YouTube.
I think people are coming back. Even then, they're
coming back.
I feel like they're coming back.
But it's just not the same hype as before. Because back in the days, like even like in secondary school, 2018, 2017, 16, 15, I just feel like it's died down throughout the years, especially when TikTok came around. So if you was to go on YouTube now, you'll just watch the same people that you've watched.
Oh, absolutely. Or if anything, the people I watch on YouTube now are the people I know from TikTok.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Which is crazy enough. Like, prime example, Madam Joyce. I met her through TikTok.
Yeah.
Then she came up with my recommendation. I'm obsessed. She came up with my recommendation. And I watched it.
Literally. Like, she's literally the only, like, proper podcast that I'll actually sit there and watch, like, eyes glued to the TV. Like, someone that I've saw from TikTok, yeah. I can't actually...
And that's just podcasting name, but any TikToker I've met on, like, follow on TikTok, or even, like their videos, if they were to start a YouTube channel, I would 100% subscribe.
You're right.
Literally.
Yeah. But last question is, would you rather... let me answer this one. Would you rather not brush your teeth for a week or not take a shower for 2 weeks?
Brush your teeth, sorry.
Yeah.
What? I'll just chew gum.
Honestly,
I will use that thing refresher, the Tic Tac, or anything possible. I'll get my teeth whitened. Oh please, like I would get someone to brush my teeth. Shower is crazy. Shower.
Can you imagine?
That's
the way you be
crazy
smelling, I'll be nah.
That's crazy work.
I need to shower. I'm so sorry. 2 weeks is mad. 2 weeks is absolutely insane.
I can't even start my day without showering.
Do you get
my ex will literally react like to the point where my skin will start to slow. I can't even start my day. Like, I have to wake up then shower.
Shower, yeah.
Literally.
But damn, okay. You know what? Let me ask one more question and that's it. Would you rather live in a world without music or a world without movies? What? Is this hard?
This is hard.
Mine's simple. Mine's music. No, mine's movies. Live in a world without movies. I need music.
This is a hard one. I love my movies. I love my music.
Oh, yeah, you look like a movies person.
I love my movies. Oh my god.
No, this is hard for you. What? Oh my god. What?
No, you know what has to be. I'll live without music. I'll just use the music from the movies as music.
Bye.
High School Musical. We'll use that playlist. I don't care. We'll use my Disney Channel playlist. We'll use whatnot. When I mean playlist, I mean like the music from the movies. I'll just replay it all the time. Adapt to the situation.
No, me need to listen to my music then.
I cannot live without movies. What am I supposed to do during my free time if I'm not going out? If I'm not doing
things,
something?
you know?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What? Movies are like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours max. Like,
a song is 2 minutes.
And there's different genres and vibes that can match to that feeling that you're feeling right there and then.
Movies. No, I can't do it. That's why it even took me time. Like, as much as I love music, movies.
Nah, I'm good. I need to listen to my music because I got bug outs.
No, the thing is, I actually can't function without. I can function, but I can't do something. Let's say I'm washing dishes. I can't wash dishes without music. So I know what you mean.
Okay.
I can't wash the dishes without music. When I'm cleaning my room, I can't do it without music.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you mean.
Music is literally my life.
Okay, no. Now, I might have said that about music. I have to. Let me actually
because
be real.
we have every other thing. Like, if we don't have movies, we've got podcasts, YouTube videos,
literally
this, TikTok. Music though, people are still. I'm not saying movies. People aren't still making movies, but like music is still like you go on TikTok and you hear the music and you want to like join in with the trend or like listen to what the latest music's out there.
I think music is getting better as well.
It is actually low key. I'm not gonna lie. It is. So me need to listen to my music.
Yeah.
Because I got bug outs for real. Movie is dead. Like, I have a whole Netflix account and I still don't be watching on that shit. It's so bad. I don't go on Netflix at all. Like,
you don't go on Netflix?
I don't. And I still pay for that stuff. Disney Plus too.
I can't lie. No, same. I pay for Disney Plus, but the thing is, I'm the type where like I can't multitask a movie or series. I have to finish that complete series or complete movie before I start something else.
Oh yeah.
Even like right now, the only reason why I haven't been on Disney Plus is because I'm still watching Vampire Diaries. I've watched it before, but I'm watching it again.
Yeah, you know when you watch it again.
Literally, because when I forget one thing about me, if I forget one scene or one plot, I have to watch it again.
You have to watch it again.
Yeah.
Oh God. But guys, that is the end of the episode. We're done. But I hope you did enjoy this episode. And where can they find you?
And you guys can find me on TikTok, which is Anthoscorner. All my social media, like Instagram, and YouTube. And yeah.
And yeah, don't forget to check this book, guys. Like, honestly, it's good for those who have siblings who are young or anyone that you know of that could really benefit from this book. Let me show you lots a couple pictures because this is really giving kids book. I can't lie to you. So that's why I even had to bring up the whole kids thing in terms of that. But I'm definitely gonna give this to my sister. She can really, But it's also the author's also from London too. She grew up in Harlesden and she just shares a bit of her experience being a dark skinned girl, like 2 pages long, at the back. But guys, give this a read. It was actually really good. I was surprised because at first when I bought the book, I was like, like 46 pages. But it's really good. It's cute. I like it. So yeah, don't forget to check that out. That will be down in the link below. But I hope you lots enjoy this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye, guys.